Hey there, YouTube. This is SwOwlTV, and today we're going to take a look at Hardcore WoW. I recorded this back in November of 2024, but I never really released it because the audio was really scuffed and the video just wasn't all that great. That being said, I've gotten significantly better in my editing skills. That being is that I actually have some editing skills. So I really kind of polished this turd. Hopefully it's good. Enjoy. Alright, time to play some Hardcore WoW with my favorite streamers and be extremely parasocial. Wait, what? Why? I don't want to make a character. Why am I on this server? There are no characters. What are you retrieving? Stop switching my server. Let me play on the anniversary. Let me play with my streamer friends. They're my friends. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's make a new character. I'm sure somebody's died recently. I'll get to play with some new friends. Right. Randomize, randomize, randomize. He looks cool. Let's name him something appropriate for Hardcore WoW. Eh? Yeah, I'm not a wuss, whatever. All right. Tuggernut's coming through. Game from 2004. Could you please load? What the hell, man? We're thinking? What are we thinking about? There we go. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, no, we've seen this. 20-year-old the fucking game. Skip. Definitely need our DPS chart. That way we know we're badass and better than everybody else. Definitely gonna play warrior because they're definitely not gear dependent and obviously the best class in the game. Yeah. Look at these stupid quests. So yeah, this is Hardcore WoW. This only trogs, huh? I think we're trying a little too hard. There's definitely new people here. Bitches be dying. Oh, people be dying. Yeah. All right. This is Hardcore WoW. Pretty extreme. Level 31? Damn, bro. Yeah. Alrighty. Classic WoW experience. Yep. Here it is. Maybe wonder. I don't really have AoE, so pulling more than one mob seems like it would be really stupid. Cool gloves. Anything in slots better than nothing. Complete quest. Accept quest. Grab the picture. Look at me grabbing the picture. I'm awesome. Grabbing. Huh. We still need plane striders. Yeah. Clicking. Keep clicking, I guess. Hey, pants. Gotta like some pants. Oh, hey, more quests. Talk to people. Do things. But most importantly, grind. Grind mobs. That's all it is. There are quests. And the quests are just distractions for you to grind mobs. Hardcore WoW really is the World of Warcraft classic experience cranked up to an 11. And what makes it great is that fact. But also, what I don't like is that it is the classic WoW experience cranked up to an 11. It is everything that is classic WoW just really turned up. You have an incessant amount of grinding to do, and if that is your bread and butter, then you will absolutely love Hardcore WoW. The one life aspect to it does add a layer of difficulty and makes you caution a lot of the things you're doing, but most of the time you don't even notice it because you're usually too OP unless you're fighting something higher level than you. You just have to keep your head on a swivel and not get respawned on, which is pretty easy to do as long as you know, have been playing the game for 20 freaking years and you know where everything spawns. But even if you don't, there's add-ons that have heat maps to let you know where Gammon is and to let you know where not to fall off of the tower so that you don't die. It's pretty, you know, easy, giving you an idea of where you shouldn't be, letting you know, the dangerous spots for the cave with the most deadly monster in Duratar, the Voidwalker minion, the goblin with a Voidwalker minion, or the boss that's inside of a tower, the, what is it, Colterra? The Colterra sailors. But yeah, it's a lot of grinding. Even the quests are all grinding. It's just quests that are grinding disguised, whether it's going and collecting something off the ground that's surrounded by stuff that you're gonna have to grind, or it's straight up just grinding stuff, which is probably the best quest. And then there's the dreaded grind stuff and hope the RNG is with you and you get to collect whatever drops off of what you're killing. There is a good sense of community because everybody's kind of in the same rat race, but there is also definitely a, those are my mobs, don't touch my mobs, and I will fight you for them. It's a double-edged sword in that sense. One of my favorite things to do is to take my OP buffs and just go to the starting areas and just buff everybody, just to give people a better chance of trying to survive. And as you can see, it doesn't matter what level you are. We just had 328s die in a row. Doesn't matter what level you make it to, death is still a chance, especially when the number one killer is falling and you can fall by accident in the game. But that being said, there is a lot of fun to be had. There's a lot in the grind. Not too bad there. I don't know. It's a mixed bag, that's for sure. Like I said, if you like the classic experience, you'll probably love Hardcore. I myself, if I start bitching about classic, I'll just end up in Wrath of the Lich King without phasing. I still think phasing was the worst thing they ever added to the game. Anything that prevents you from being able to play with your friends is a terrible thing in an MMO. But I don't know. I'm definitely feeling the burnout, having to grind constantly. But I also would like to eventually get to my damn cat form and actually play the spec that I wanted to play from the very beginning. So I'm going to go back to grinding, but I just wanted to share my thoughts and kind of shine a light on what to expect, really. Anyways, this is just a quick little video. Do me a favor, do the liking and subscribing if you give a crap, or commenting if you care to say anything. Either way, I'll bug you in the next one. Bye-bye.